Hey guys, it's your girl Jess, and today I'm basically going to be telling you guys, explaining you guys um, how not to lose yourself, how to stay focused on who you are, and manifest, what you can accomplish. So today, basically, I will be basically explaining you guys how not to lose yourself. So this video is also for the people that's feeling down, that needs a little motivation, that's feeling a little lost in depression, anxious. Well, think about that person who you was when there was life to experience. Think about that person who wouldn't let, who wouldn't make fun of the next person, who wouldn't talk to a person a certain way, who wouldn't judge a person a certain way. Think about how you wanted to be treated. How all of that blurs into your mind, how all of that can, affect your mindset. So many people out here have been in a relationship or in a friendship or in a workspace that felt like they can't do this, but they need to hold on just because of that strength in their mind or just how the world is going. There's a lot with the vaccines, you can't get a lot of jobs. So when I said, workspace or you're in a small town, so you have these friends that you stay with because you want to stay with them, or it's a big town and you have the small friends. I mean, you're in a group because this is who you're cordial with, you don't want to meet nobody else, and if it's that relationship, you have children, or, all of this is beneficial in a lifestyle. You feel me? All of it, makes sense on who you want to be, things that you have to overcome to yourself. That's yourself. Some of you guys have responsibilities to take care of. That's in yourself. But losing yourself, okay, losing yourself would damage you. It would really damage you in the long run because you won't know who you are anymore. You won't know how to think anymore. And that, nobody wants to go through that. People go through suicide just knowing that that's happening to them, knowing what to do, knowing, what's the next move, or they can't, somebody has to tell them the next move to realize the next move. They're not really in their mind space to understand what's really taking place. You're not yourself anymore. So it's just a trick that some people can have. Go back to that little kid, go back to school days, go back to, your first job and how determined you was and how confident you was. Think of that mind space. What if your old person, your old kid, that spirit was to look at you, and really deflect on, that's going to be my future. Let me just change how I do this. Let me just change how I do that. You would think you would have a better outcome. Or maybe you matured a lot during, that phase. I'm not saying the things that you have done, is, acceptable in what you are now. I'm just saying it's in that headspace. It's in that positivity. It's in the way you treat others, how you feel about others. Just changing the mindset into being that person you need to be to help your emotions. Because if you're a female, you know that your emotions just run deep automatically in a relationship, in a friendship. Your emotions, deflect on how you treat people and how you're being treated. Especially in a relationship, that can really, You know, if you have an overly masculine man who don't really care about your emotions, who's telling you to, you know, get over your emotions because it's not about the emotions, you know, it's about what we, you know, what we built upon or what we're working towards or how we raise our kids. And in a way, you know, it matters. Your emotions getting put aside, it matters on a lot of things. It matters to where, you know, this relationship is going to work. You know, if I put aside my feelings, but that's just because we're building something. We have something to look forward to. You know, we're teaching our kids the right things. You know, it doesn't mean bashfulness. It doesn't mean constant bashfulness. The things that you used to feel good about, you don't feel good about anymore because you feel bad that somebody is looking at you a certain way. You know, and you just completely lost that habit because this person, you know, just don't believe in it or, you know, don't trust it in their way or, you know, just darn right see it, you know, pathetic or whatever. And you just throw that one sense you had away and moved on to another sense. You know, that's a part of losing yourself. That can be a part of depression. You know, that can be built on somebody like, you know, that they completely lost, you know. In a friendship, you know, there's certain ways on how your friends, you know, do things and you want to be like them, so you do it, you know, and now you don't, you know, now you lost your old style, probably in how you dress or how probably in the way you talk, you know, and they pretty much reflected that on you or say they are mean to people, they treat people a certain way, you wasn't used to that. Now you're seeing and you're feeling like, you know, you're judging this person in your head and you feeling like, you know, why does it matter? You know, you're not saying it out loud, they can't hear you, or maybe you are saying it out loud. That's really damaging your image and your character, okay? That's all going to deflect on how you feel about other people. You shouldn't even be minding them. You should be minding yourself and your self-worth and just accomplishing your goals, okay? How about in a workspace? So, I don't know how it goes to say that, you know, your boss probably likes, boss probably don't like you, but you're doing work. You feel me? You signed up for this. You're doing work. And maybe he got you to do overtime. Maybe you have kids. Maybe you have a husband to go back to. But you're sitting here, you're doing overtime because in your head you think you got to make that money for your family. You know, you want to make a good impression. You just want, you know, you want equality in how your boss feels about you. And some people, you know, some people worry about how their boss thinks and not even worry about how their husband is thinking, you know, and it's really pretty much damaging you guys' relationship, you and your husband's relationship, or probably you and your children's relationship, just because your boss, you know, wants you to do this and that and this and that. That's going to deflect your character. That's probably going to show your husband who you are, you know, your children who you are, that you choose this workplace or your boss instead of them. And that's going to damage who you are, if that's who you are. You know, I'm pretty sure if you have a husband and children, you're pretty much dedicated to that system right there, not the government, not the work system. So that's deflecting on you. That's damaging your soul. That's damaging your image to other people and yourself. So I really encourage you guys, really, really, really badly, to just stay a hold of yourself. Stay positive in your mind. It all starts on a lot of what you eat. I notice a lot of people who eat meat and like dairy, and all of that really deflects on your body and your mind. You need to heal your body and mind for all that, that doesn't purpose you. You need to let go of all this energy. But that's on another time, you guys. I always talk about health. I always talk about wellness. I always talk about wealth. Just because it's in us. It's in our DNA. And what they put out into the world is not always the best thing for you. Just don't think, just because they advertise McDonald's, all this Burger King, Applebee's, yeah, it looks good. I was once them. I was one of y'all. But once I stuck to my fruit, coconut water, once I stuck to my plant-based, vegetables, I was feeling amazing. I was feeling brand new. I feel like I got the energy to do this. I got the energy to change myself. If I'm not happy, I feel like I can go make myself happy. Like, it's not hard. It's only as hard as you want it to be. And in these relationships and in these friendships and in these workplaces, you still have that mindset to where you can change yourself. And whoever you're in a relationship with will have to realize that that's you. That's if you stand up for yourself. You always have a little person chanting in the back of your head, "Go do it, yeah, you can do it. You're positive, you're grateful. Just stay in tune with who you are." You always have that little person. You always have your past person. If you feel like you don't deserve this, you're going to realize you don't deserve this. But it's up for you to do something about it. It's really up for you. That's that strength. That's that muscle. Change it up. You feel like you don't go out enough? Just go somewhere. Go have a vacation. Go see family, whoever. Close friends who could just watch your kids. Or do something with your close friends. Ask one of their family to take somebody so you can just have that night out to yourself. Or you just want to be in the house, do some yoga, exercise, write to yourself. I found out that a lot of writing helps you. A lot of writing helps your mind on knowing what you want. A lot of manifest comes in writing. So, that being said, it was nice talking to you guys. I hope you like this video, subscribe, let me know more what you think. I love you guys, and I will be doing more videos on my new camera that I just got. So, yes, it was wonderful talking to you guys. I hope I motivated y'all.